Enjoyed a little bit warmer day, at least not as cold as what we did see over the weekend. If you're heading out tonight, there is some rain around. I call it rain, more mist, kind of a technical thing if it's mist or rain, but there is some wet conditions out there nonetheless. But the good thing is temperature is going to stay in the 50s for tonight. So our overnight lows are going to be very mild for this time of year. As our air temperature just doesn't really increase or decrease tonight, there could be some dense fog that does form, and we already are seeing some misty conditions on our First Alert radar networks. Now, we're having to use our Harlem radar here. This has given us a little bit better low-level scan of what's happening near the surface and picking up on just some of that mist around the area for tonight. But the heavier rain threat is still well west of the CS array, just now getting towards the Mississippi River. That heavier rain threat is going to stay away from us at least the next 24, 36 hours. What we're going to see happen across the CS array is that this warm front, which is basically just separating the cool wedge-like conditions that we've had in the northern CS area today from the warmer and more humid air south of this front. So as the chance for just some mist, some light showers continues tonight, and as this front moves north, it's going to help break down that wedge. And for most spots by tomorrow morning, we should generally be waking up in the low and mid 50s. But with the warm front moving in, that's also going to mean we're kind of reaching 100% saturation. So our air is going to be saturated, and that could allow for some low visibility, maybe some dense fog in a few spots, and just expecting that visibility to be less than a mile as we head into late tonight and even the first part of your Wednesday morning. So just be safe on that morning commute. Could run into some fog, maybe some wet conditions as well. But you're not going to have to worry about cold temps by any means. We're going to stay in the mid 50s for lows tonight, and then afternoon highs tomorrow should actually be reaching the mid and possibly even upper 60s. So a very comfortable day. Just going to have to watch out for some morning rain. The chance for rain does look a little bit lower into tomorrow afternoon. Once we get into Thursday, even warmer. Low temps close to 60, and then afternoon highs in the mid and possibly even upper 70s in a few locations. And same general thing, maybe an early morning shower Thursday, but into the afternoon, not expecting a ton of rainfall until we get to most likely Thursday evening and Thursday night. So here's the way our rain chances are playing out over the next couple of days. Remember, Wednesday, really early in the morning, your best bet to see some wet weather. Doesn't necessarily look like a ton though. Into the afternoon, not 0% chance, but just a little bit better opportunity to see rain in the morning rather than the afternoon. Same thing Thursday, or a little bit of a flip Thursday. So Thursday morning generally dry. As we get to sunset and after sunset Thursday, that's when we're expecting another round of showers and maybe even some thunderstorm activity by Thursday night. Not going to rule that out. Here's a look at our rain totals though. So for the rain we're expecting tonight and through at least Thursday night, looks like rain totals will be below a ½ inch from pretty much 85% of the CS array. There could be some spots that get a little bit more. You can see where the heavier rain is anticipated over the next 48 hours. So towards metro Atlanta, they're expecting several inches of rainfall the next couple of days. Some of that heavier rain could move into portions of Wilkes, Lincoln, McCormick County, so up towards the lake. That's where the heavier rain could be pushing in by Thursday, but it looks like it will stay away from us here in Augusta until we get to later into the week. Here's a model view of what we're expecting. So once again, some misty conditions tonight, maybe some dense fog as well. Temps will be in the 50s for most spots early tomorrow morning, and you can see there is also going to be the opportunity for some rain out there, so plan accordingly for that early commute. Once we get into the afternoon, you can still notice that there's a pretty decent temperature spread across the area. So the far northwestern corner of the CS array, highs staying low 60s for y'all, but you can see highs could be as warm as the mid 70s for places like Sylvania, Allendale, Barnwell, Bamberg. This would be highly dependent on if you're able to see some sun tomorrow. Right now we're going with pretty cloudy conditions throughout the Wednesday afternoon, which should help keep our highs just a little bit below 70. I think we still get close to 70 though for most spots out there tomorrow. Heading into Thursday, morning temps will be even warmer, waking up in the 60s, getting those highs into the 70s by Thursday afternoon across the entire area. And by 3:30 in the afternoon, you can see there's not necessarily a ton of rain out there. I think this model is doing an okay job at showing rain potential through the afternoon. But what's going to be heading our way Thursday after late into the day after sunset is going to be this rain. So that will kind of show up Thursday evening, Thursday night. That could bring some heavy rain with it, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but luckily not expecting a severe weather threat on Thursday. But the storm chances are just going to continue Friday and Saturday, and by the time we get to Friday, that's when we could actually have enough ingredients to maybe produce a stronger storm or two. Now, with those storm chances Friday and Saturday, that's when we're expecting a little bit better opportunity for some heavier rain. So this is a look at a map of our rain totals over the next 7 days. So this is a look at all the rain we're going to see between now and next Tuesday. Highlighted in red and orange, those are the much higher rain totals, between 3-4 inches, possibly more than 4 inches in a few spots. For us here in the CSRA, we're kind of in the 1 to 2, maybe some spots get a little bit higher totals in that darker purple you're seeing there, but I would imagine a lot of the CSRA stays between the 1 to 2 inch range. You can see who's favored to see a little bit heavier, so highlighting that purple color. So basically, if you draw a line from Saluda County to Washington County, anywhere north of that line, maybe up to the 2+ inch mark, and then should be less than 2 inches if you're south of that line. So a little bit of a spread across the region, but I would imagine everybody gets a good soaking of rainfall throughout the week. Now, this is a look ahead to our setup Friday into Saturday. This is where there could be a window maybe for a stronger storm or two. This is going to be thanks to our next cold front just moving in. So this is going to start, we're going to definitely see the chance for showers and storms Friday. Right now, I'm not expecting severe weather Friday, but Saturday, as this main system gets closer towards us, we're able to warm up a little bit through the day, may be able to form just enough instability for this system to tap into and maybe produce some strong wind gusts with storms. Isolated tornado risk, not completely eliminated from the chances this weekend, but right now it looks like everything's very low for those threats. So it's just something we're going to keep an eye on, want to kind of put it on your radar for late into the week, especially for weekend plans. Obviously, if you're going to be outside Saturday, it doesn't look great for outdoor plans, but it likely will be a scenario to where it's not an all-day rain event. It'll be dry for the first half or the second half, and then rain will kind of follow or precede that. But you can see the highs do stay very warm through Saturday. Sunday, behind this front, good news is the second half of the weekend looks dry. It's just going to be a little bit breezy behind this front. So the wind will be gusting up to around 30 miles an hour at times throughout the day Sunday, but it is expected to be dry if you're going to want to get outside. So looking at the 7-day forecast, I think the biggest takeaway is the warm temps, highs close to 70 tomorrow. We should see highs in the 70s Thursday through Saturday, but there's also going to be a chance for rain. So any outdoor plans, just make sure you have the First Alert weather app downloaded. You can pull out the interactive radar. It'll show you the FutureCast version of radar, so it'll kind of show you where the rain's expected to go, and you can also see kind of just what's on top of you at the moment and where it's traveling. So great tool to have in your back pocket for these type days, because it's going to be very difficult to just kind of say, Grovetown, your highest rain chance is at 2 p.m. Thursday, and less likely at 6 p.m., but at Aiken, it's high at 2 p.m., but not 3 p.m., Augusta, 4 p.m., but not 5 p.m. It's very difficult to kind of go through all that way. So there's a chance for rain really each day for the next 5. Just make sure you have some rain gear with you if you're going to be out and about. But hopefully you had a great day. Stay safe out there. Another live look outside of our building.